welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, because I'm having a fantastic day. Now, I did realise in my previous video that when I was reviewing what was released there, I didn't realise they released all the icons, all the finished ones. Now what I'll be doing is I'll looking at all the ones that got released, starting with Filippo Inzaghi. He's, from experience, I've not enjoyed him. But the main thing is, drop a like, drop a subscribe. I'll be telling you. Let's look at his stats first, then we'll look at the requirements for each of the new icons that have been released. Now his stats, even for a Prime, now they've done something weird. The really top end icons like the R9s, the Pelés, the Ruud Hullets, they've not released the Prime, they've only released the base icon. I think that's pretty cheeky. It's kind of like saying, we'll give you the SPC option for the lower end, well, the icon, the highest icon, but not the Prime icon. Maybe it's because it's too OP or not, but look at this guy. He's not got the pace. Well, we're talking about, well, I'm saying pace, it's still good pace, but we're talking at an icon level, okay? The pace isn't there, you're going to have to boost that. The passing isn't there. He's really good shooting. That's all you can really say. Because even the dribbling, I'm looking at it just now. The dribbling stat of the dribbling is actually only 80. So that makes it, and how tall is he? Let's look at his actual medium low, rubbish. I don't like that. 3-star, yeah, not good. There better not be an icon requirement here. Because he's very low tier. Okay, this is the usual traditional one. One team of the week. Team of the week's here. No, we're done with this. Even that is a bit too expensive for me. No, and I know for a fact from previous years when I played with Inzaghi, he's not that good. Gary Lineker, my man. Let's have a look at his stats. 4-star, 3-star, it's a bit better. He's got the best work rates you can have for a striker. High-low, perfect. And 5'10", he won't feel too small. But then again, you've got Patrick Kluivert, who I've got, 6'2". A lot better. He's only one rated less, but he's not got the pace. Okay, let's have a look at his stats. Pace is good. With a boost, you'll get him up to 99s. That's good. Shooting, don't need to touch it. That's dribbling stats. Compare those dribbling stats to Inzaghi's dribbling stats. All of them are good. They're all good. And his physical stats are better. This is a better card than Inzaghi by a mile, and it only required one more slot in terms of the thing. Let's have a look. Do we need an inform? And an icon, I mean? You need 2 team of the weeks. That's how they're ramping this one up. And yeah, okay. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but for those stats, and the pack's better, I think. The packs will be better, yeah. You get better packs and everything. So if you're dittering between doing it, you want a striker icon, and you've got between these two options, I would say it's worth it to go with a Gary. Okay, now Dzeko, I don't like Dzeko as a card. I know he's tiny and small. His dribbling stats, boom, amazing. His physical stats, apart from his stamina, are crap. Shooting is crap. That 78 will terrorise you on the finishing. That'll be horrible. Now his pace is usable, but it's nowhere near as good as what Gary Lineker. But it's a different position. He's centre midi. You play this guy as a cam, and as a cam, he'll do the job for you. Let's see what his actual physical attributes are. It's high, medium. I don't love, but don't hate. I hate that. He's 5'9", so you'll feel small in game, and he's also 3-star weak foot. Now this is another card. It better be cheap. It better be Inzaghi level of cheap. Okay? Let's have a look. Same sort of slot. 7. No icon. That's good. 2 team of the weeks. 2 team of the weeks. They're adding team of the weeks with these SBCs to make them expensive, and I'm not too sure it makes it worth it or not. The packs we're getting for them. But of course, I want to state this right from this point. If any of these icons are your club heroes or anything like that, and you have to do it, like with me, it was like Patrick Kluivert, and I'm still wanting to go for Alan Shearer because look, you can see my badge. I'm a Newcastle fan, so I'm kind of influenced by that as well. But if you're influenced by that as well, if you were a Leicester fan, Leicester City fan, and you've got the kind of Jamie Vardy, Mahrez, and then you want to get a Lineker in, I get that. You go for it. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm just giving my kind of view on it in terms of I was looking at them objectively as physical cards, how they'll play in game, and what the value for money is. Now, Dzeko and Inzaghi are value for money, but I know for a fact that both those, they have stats that mean that they won't play nearly as good as the other icons. So that's obviously why the discrepancy in the cost. Now, Diego Maradona is one of the high-end icons in terms of the rating, and they've allowed us to have the Prime icon. But looking at his card and knowing from his own physical attributes, it's nowhere near good enough. I'll go to that next, because these stats, dribbling, amazing. Physical, apart from pretty low stamina, is alright for a card. Yeah, everything's amazing about this card in terms of these stats. when you look at this. I would say the work rates are okay. Me personally, I'm not a fan of left-footed players. It's because I'm right-handed, and for some reason I seem to always rotate to the right hand when I'm playing game. Right foot. It'd be funny if I was rotating to the right hand. Right foot when I'm playing the game. And I've got a Ramsey in my team right now, and he's left-footed, and it's not messing me up. And he's also 3-star. He's got skill moves for days, but 3-star. See if he was just 4-star, he'd be so much better. But then we would only be getting the base rate icon because we need it. And he's 5'5". He's really small. Let's see what we require from him. It's 13 slots because he's 98 rated, so there'll be a few icons here, I think. The 3 basic ones, the icon, team of the week, yep, 2, team of the week 2, yep, team of the week 2, team of the week 2. Yeah, it's getting costly here. Team of the week 2, team of the week 2, team of the week 2, and only 2 icons. 2 icons for Maradona. I don't get why, unless of course you're a massive fan of them, I would stay well clear of this. It's expensive, and 13 slots you can probably get a better one. Now, for the Arsenal fans out there, love you, you Gunners, and well done in the Europa League beating Napoli. I want either I want either a Chelsea or Arsenal win, not because I'm a fan of either club really. I just want someone from the Premier League to win the Europa League. I love it when I want Liverpool or Man City or even Spurs to win the Champions League. So it's kind of the Premier League is the one that are winning all the European tournaments. It'd be quite interesting. But anyway, Robert Pires, we're breaking from point. It's a very nice card. I rate this card. It looks good in the face stats. And he played well. I remember watching him when I was young. He played very well for Arsenal. Now, 6'2", amazing. 4-star, amazing. Medium. Better if it was high-low, or even if it was high. But anyway, let's look at his physical attributes. Okay, stamina is usable. It's not as high as I would want it to be. Strength is low. Dribbling, amazing. Passing, amazing. Shooting, a bit deceptive. Shot power and long shots, you'd have to boost that. And pace, usable with boost. I'll put a Hunter on him, 100%. Or even a Catalyst, because you can probably bump up the passing up to 99s with that. But that's a usable card. That's one of the better ones, I think, if it's only got 7 slots and it isn't too expensive. Even over Gary Lineker and Inzaghi, if you just want an icon in your team, this one will play the best for you, okay? Now, let's see what requirements we need. This is cheaper than Gary Lineker when I think it's a better card. Is it because of the position, striker and left wing? Or was he right wing? I can't remember. Let's have a look. He was left wing. And he's only 92, whereas Gary Lineker's, I think he's a better card. Anyway, doesn't matter. What we've got is about 4 affordable icons, prime icons, and one non-affordable one. But then he's non-affordable, but he's the best one out of them all. But he's got that 3-star weak foot, 5'5", and worst work rates. Now we've got this is one of the end game cards if it was the prime one, but of course they're not giving us the prime one because they're like, if we were to give you the prime one, it'd be too expensive. That's EA's kind of excuse. But then again, why did they make the prime ones if they weren't going to offer us them all at the end of the game what they promised? That annoys me. But that's kind of a different thing. We're looking at these cards objectively, saying if they're awesome now. Eusebio was a class player. Let's have a look at his stats. Yeah. Like, I would argue with Chem Styles, this card would be better than Maradona's even face cards, because if you just bump his passing up, passing and physical, if that's an option, if you can just do those two, then he's 90s in the stats at work, and he's a striker. But then Maradona's a centre forward, you can move him up to a striker if you really wanted to. But yeah, finishing's amazing, pace is amazing, passing's, yeah, this is an amazing card. Let's look at his physical attributes. Yes, I love that. 5-star weak foot, you will love him. 4-star skill moves means he can do most skills in the games, most of the OP ones. 5'9", bit small, won't lie, bit small. But he won't be tiny in the game because he'll be so rapid. Because you'll probably have him at 99 pace when you live for Chem Style. He'll be very good. Yeah, this is good. I won't be surprised if this requires a lot. 13. So this is going to require similar to Maradona, I'm sure. There you go. One icon, two team. I'm counting the team of weeks here when I say that. Team of weeks. Oh, okay, this will be a bit cheaper than Maradona, but then this card is, in my opinion, is a better card. So, but then of course this is not a prime. You'll notice the difference between that card and that card, except that he's a lot more happier. he's screaming about something. Anyway, yeah, it's weird. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the fact that they've released the kind of end game icons, the ones that are OP, as normal icons, and keeping the primes away from us by just saying like, well, it'd be too expensive if we were to give you them ones. But anyway, we're into Smigel territory. So this is the sort of Man U fans. I know there's a lot out of you, man. You're a good club, man. this is your goalie, innit? Apart from De Gea, if he stays or if he goes. Yeah, I don't know if he will go, to be fair. I don't know why I'm going into this. Let's have a look at his stats. No, it's a goalie, so 6'4". He's not, I thought he was 6'5". I thought he was 6'5". I really did. I think he was 6'5". That doesn't change anything. He has an alright weak foot, 3-star. Him and Maradona could go head to head. That's unbelievable. How can Schmeichel have the same weak foot as Maradona? Does that sound right? Anyway. Yeah. I think when you just keep on basic, he gets 10 on everything. Yeah. Perfect. Good. He's good. But go Yashin, man. Go Yashin, 100%. Alright, Patrick Vieira. He's 91, but he's 11 slots. Well, actually, let's see what Schmeichel required. He better be cheap as chips, like what the other ones were. 2. I actually think Inzaghi's cheaper than him. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You really shouldn't be spending money on goalies. Goalies always let goals in anyway. I just get the goalie you get. You should have got that Petr Cech. Remember when that Petr Cech was out? He's 91, and he's probably just as good, to be fair. He's actually, Petr Cech's 6'5", so there you go. Anyway, Patrick Vieira, he's a god card. I know that for a fact. His pace is actually quite slow in terms of these things. But the thing is about Patrick Vieira, his in-game body, it's very similar to the Ronaldo, either Ronaldo's, Cristiano or R9. They have an in-game body that's different. This guy is daddy long legs, man. He's got legs for days. He tackles everything, and yeah, his passing's amazing. Shooting, you're not too bothered using him as a CDM. Dribbling, balance needs improving. If you get this card or any version of Vieira, you need to pop that balance. I know he's got an 81 composure, he's 85 dribble, but that balance will be an issue. Is he because he's 6'4"? He may be. These stats are good. To be honest, looking at them, they're no end game, in my opinion. I know he's an icon. He's a special icon in terms of the fact that he plays a certain way, even despite his stats, because he's so tall, isn't he? 6'4", medium high. Yeah, 3-star. Be nice if he was 4-star, but I'm just picking here. I would not be doing this icon unless, of course, you're lucky enough to pack him or whatever. But let's have a look. How many icons does he require? That's the thing. Yeah, the B basics ones. One icon. One team of the week. Not too bad. One icon. Yeah, this is doable. This is good for this sort of endgame card. And he is an endgame card, not by face stats and not even by what his attributes are. He's an endgame card because what he feels like in game. He's so OP, 6'4". Now, this is a major one. Ronaldinho. He was a bit before my time, but I know for a fact that many people love him and all that, and he was skillful for days. And it looks like he'll be very similar to Patrick Vieira. He'll require a lot, probably, and he probably deserves it. He's a left wing, though, of course, so he's the same as Robert Pires. He's got better work rates. He's smaller, I believe, because Pires was 6'2". See, I've got memory for days. I remember those cards. He's right-footed at left wing. I'm not a fan of that. It would be better if he was left-footed, because he could then curl. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Weak foot is 4. Better if he was 5'5", but I'm only being really nitpicky here because these are like end game cards. You have to kind of be nitpicky with when you're comparing them to each other. If I was comparing this guy to anyone even in my team, I'll be saying, yeah, this guy beats them. 100%. I agree. But we have to be this picky. Now let's look what his stats look like. Yeah, his stamina pretty good. Again, it's on the lower. I want high 80s. I want 89s, 91s. Like my Ramsey, who's an 88, has like an 81 stamina. Strength's good. He's not really aggressive, but yeah, his physical's okay. His dribbling's perfect. Almost all 90s except for balance. Pace, you would boost a pace, but just half a boost. You wouldn't give him the full of like a Catalyst, Shadow, or Hunter. I would really boost. Imagine where you're going to use him. If you use him as a left forward or a left wing, that's what you would. Yeah. Because you would boost either his passing up if you're using him as a sort of provider on the wide flank, or if you're using him as a forward striker, you move him to a striker, you bump up the shooting and pace. Everything else is good though. Awesome card. Has to be an awesome card. Let's see how many icons is required. If Patrick Vieira only required one icon, this should only require maybe 1 or 2. I agree, 1 or 2. Okay, so 1 icon. 2 team of the week. Yeah, this is more expensive than Vieira. A lot more expensive. But then EA have done that thing where, remember when they released the baby icons and people spammed it? I only did it once because at that point my club wasn't too amazing. But then of course everybody was spamming it because they're thinking, we're going to need these icons for when we get these babies, man. They don't. Know what they've done? They've cheated. No, they've not cheated. They've just outsmarted us. They've said, no, let's cut their club now and they'll have all these icons they can't use because they only need one for this card, and then they'll need loads of teams of the weeks and loads of high rated squads. It's smart. Now, who else have we got? Rivaldo. I don't know if this is new, but we've got some Rivaldo. Okay, let's have a look. He is. Let's look at his stats first. I know his base rate cards are amazing. Pace needs an upgrade, but then you just give him the 10 plus of a Hunter Catalyst, or probably Catalyst. I would say Catalyst for this guy, right? Catalyst, bump up passing and pace. But then, of course, that's where you're using him. If you're using him as a provider, you can knock him up to striker and use him as striker. Now, I wouldn't say icons are rubbish because his stats aren't rubbish, but there's an issue with his card, and I know it already. It's weak foot is 2-star. He's perfect height, 6'2". He's going to feel big in game. Medium low isn't great. Left-footed, for me, of course, I've already said that I prefer right-footed, but that's my own personal preference, the way I play. 2-star weak foot. Oh, I can feel the migraines I would get if I was playing with this card. It would be awful. You can have 99 stats on everything, but if he's only got 1-star weak foot or 2-star weak foot, man, I wonder if there is anyone with 1-star weak foot as an outfield player. I know there's plenty of goalies at 1-star weak foot. I don't know. We'll find out. Now here's another big daddy. All right, this is the mop head, Rude Hollett. Now let's have a look at his stat. I know his stats are going to be class no matter what. Eh? The Rude gang. Yeah, that is pretty end game, right? I would put. Imagine you're playing him. If you're playing him as a centre attacking forward, you put really, it's a Shadow to get him club 90, innit? Shadow to get him club 90. I personally would put, if I had him in my team, I'd probably have him as a striker, and I would put a Hunter on him. Nah, I wouldn't, because it's low attacking, yeah. Not Catalyst either. Shadow's the only goal, and he'd just be OP. Let's look at what his physical stats are. 6'3", perfect. High medium, really good for attacking. I don't know how well he'd be if you just placed him as CDM though. Weak foot, this guy's an endgame. This guy's good. This guy's awesome. He's going to require 14. So he's regarded higher than Ronaldinho, because Ronaldinho only needed 13. Now one icon. Yeah, we're going twos. Look at this. 3 icons. Well, maybe this one was one that if you spammed the baby icon, it was worth it. But then they've put the icon requirement in 89 squad. So that's cheeky. Because what if you got an 85 petite? Anyway, let's have a look. Is there any more? Roberto Carlos, I know, is quite old. Pele. But I like Roberto Carlos. He's my friend. That free kick he scored, man, was god tier. I know this video is getting quite long. It's just because we're going to review all the icons. I want them all in one video, just reviewing the ones that are available. Now, let's have a look. 5'6", yeah. I'm not interested in this guy. 3-star weak foot. Not interested in this guy. I know his stats look awesome, but the reason they were able to probably boost his fit attribute details by so much is because he's got those so unfortunate things. 5'6". I know in real life he was that small, but I didn't know he was that one-footed. I don't know. Now, what you put in this card, you're going to use him as left back, so you would want a Sentinel for defending physical, or Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. 100% Shadow. Or Anchor. Anchor's the one. 9. This is they've really bumped this up. One icon. That's it. That's not too bad. Now we've got the fraud himself. I actually don't know if he's a fraud or not. They always hear conspiracies saying that you just played against Farmers Pele, but we'll see about now. But these are the two big dogs, alright? 98. Yeah, those stats are pretty good. Strength's a bit low. Strength is a bit low. You need to use someone that boosts his strength. Hawk. Yeah, Hawk. 100% Hawk. Or Marksman. Whatever there's one that has pace, shooting, and physical. Whatever on that one. I think it's Hawk. In my head, it's Hawk. But yeah, those stats are in game. And is 5'8". He's a bit small. Michael Owen, I think, is 5'8", and he's very small in game. High medium, though, he's got better work rates. And 4-star, 5-star. Nice it was 5-star, 5-star, but still, he does most things in the game, which will be good. 15 is pretty good. To be honest, when I'm saying endgame cards, right? Rude Hollett, Pele, and we're going to go on to Ronaldo and Cruyff. Those are the 4 top dogs. And look, they've given us prime Cruyff for some reason. Anyway, let's look at Ronaldo. 5-star, 5-star. I remember in the game for Scout, he only had 4-star and everybody complained, and then eventually they upgraded it, which I think is quite funny. Let's have a look. Yeah, pretty endgame. For an icon, his composure's quite low. That's all I'm saying. This is me nitpicking by a mile, though. Okay, I'm nitpicking here. Composure 89 is low. It's not really. It's just in the context of the Maradonas, the Cruyffs, And the Hullets and the Veras, yeah, it's pretty low. But his physical attributes, 6 foot, medium's not great either. I'm not gonna. Yeah. And with a name like that, I get why everyone just called him Ronaldo, eh? Because Luis Navarro de Lima. Good name, man. Hard to put that on a shirt. Now, Johan, the Dutch man. 5-star, really good. Shorter than Ronaldo, 5'11", but high-low. Hallelujah. Those are the best, like, player stats, like the work rates and you can have, and the weak foot and skill moves you can have for any player that is a striker. High-low, perfect. 5-star, perfect. And he's not tiny. He's not 5 foot. He's taller than 5'10". It'd be better if he was 6'2", but see what his physical stats are. Yeah. Again, he has the issue Pele had. His strength is quite low, but his dribbling is immaculate. Now, it's not 99 because he's got a 95 balance in there. Just saying. Don't know how they balance it off, because it shouldn't be 99. His passing's amazing. What you put on this card, you need to boost his physical. Okay, so physical is what you need to boost. So think of things that boost his physical. I'd say Hawk. Yeah, because you can top up the shooting and you can top up the pace while you top up the physical. Now, my personal opinion, if you had infinite money and you wanted to do one icon out of all these, Johan Cruyff. These guys are the base rate icons, they're not even prime icons. Remember back in the day when they released this? This was one of the first ones, and he requires 11. I know I'm going off here, but like, how is that 11 when that's 15? They really messed up Van Nistelrooy. I feel sorry for Man United fans who really want Van Nistelrooy, but his stats don't even knock up to Inzaghi. Well, probably better than Inzaghi. Probably better than Inzaghi, but not even Gary Lineker, who's so much cheaper. Gary Lineker is better than this card, and he's 7. He required, was it 7? And they were nowhere near as highly rated as this. But anyway, that's my kind of review of the icons in total now. The ones I've done are Patrick Kluivert, Prime, Bobby Moore, Prime, Baresi, Prime, and I've also packed an Owen mid-tier icon. Now, all of them have been great for me. I'm lucky enough they have good weak foots and good skill moves for their required positions. They have good passing. The only issue with Baresi and Bobby Moore is that their heights are quite small. I think Bobby Moore has weird work rates. Patrick Kluivert is pretty much perfect for me in terms of how much money I can have in the game, and because I don't spend real money on this game. He does everything for me. He's 6'2". He's nowhere near as good as Johan Cruyff, but I can't afford that, man. I can't get to that level. Maybe one day. I'm trying to think. Michael Owen, I got him for that mid-tier icon. I'd say he's pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. He's too small. He gets bullied off the ball. He's got 4-star. I think it's 4-star, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. That's good. He scores when he gets the chance. But see if there's a defender near him, even like doing the sort of like body shape thing they have in FIFA, he loses it. Whereas Patrick Kluivert doesn't, like that thing from Skyrim where it's like the shout where he knocks them all down. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of my review. I think of any other notable icons out there. Seedorf, he was good, but he's requiring 10. How was Robbie Baggio requiring 11, man? It's good stats, but if I remember, medium low is rubbish work rates, 5'9" is too small. And look at his physical stats. Ugh. They've got it's like when they released the first games, they released it on Emmanuel Petit. Let's have a look. It's alright. Dribbling's too low. Dribbling's far too low. High. You wouldn't use him as a centre defender like they want you to use him with that high. You'd use him as a outside mid. And because he's left-footed, outside left one. Yep, that's what you do. But 3-star's not good. How is that 11 requirements? Ryan Giggs. Same thing as Rivaldo. 2-star weak foot, do not do it. Socrates, the doctor. He's pretty good. He's really tall, if I remember. 6'4", he's in 5-star weak foot. Yeah, but his balance is trash. But then again, you don't probably feel it. That's the thing. You probably don't feel it when it's that bad. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed me just looking over, and I give my personal opinion. I'm being brutal to some of them, but then I'm being brutal in the context of the other icons, okay? I'm not being brutal in the concept of the game. All these cards are endgame in the concept of the whole game, if you're including all the golds, all the walkouts that are in this game. But we're comparing the icons to the icons, okay? Any other notable ones? Yeah, I'll do this card over the Petite, because you've got better balance. Just they always want to do what they call Zanetti dirty on jumping for some reason. Ah, it's a nightmare. That card would have been beast if it was a left back. And Puyol, pace, man. They've messed around with the pace. Do Bobby Moore instead of this. Bobby Moore's got better passing, so much better. He's 97, 97. And he's not got a good enough work rate. He's the same height. Got better weak foot as well, I think. Look at Lofar Mateos. Write in a comment saying you can speak, Ben. And I know you've got this far in the video. Yeah, he's good, but hit 5'9". High is good thing for that. Yeah, those stats are in game. Dennis Bergkamp, Stevie G, man. What happened to Frank Lampard? Was he not an icon in this game? Am I losing my mind? I thought Frank Lampard was going to be in this. But yeah, his pace isn't fast enough. His balance is tragic. I know for a fact it's 3-star in it. 3-star, 3-star. High medium's good though. 6 foot's good. 3-star, 3-star's bad. Its balance is bad. You put on something that boosts dribbling and pace. But then if you could, the only way you can boost dribbling and pace is if you have one that only gives them both the free tiers of one of the chem styles that gives the free boosts instead of the two, which is full on. Because I've noticed that there's never a chem style that just boosts pace and dribbling, so it makes me think pace and dribbling are really important. So yeah, I think I'll leave the box. Figo, pretty legendary. To be honest, any of the ones I'm not too bothered about, like, yeah, Blanc's going to play just as good as, what's his face? We just saw him 2 seconds ago. Yeah, Desai, even though I think he's 6'2" and Blanc's 6'4", so go for that, and whichever one appeals to you more. Allen, I'm 2 out of 8 done, right? Yeah, it's the 2 easy ones, and to be honest, 2 team of the weeks, and up to 77. He's going to be expensive, and let's see what his stats are like. The only reason I'm going to be doing him is because of nostalgia, and I want Alan Shearer on my team because I'm a Newcastle fan. Because his dribbling is rubbish. It is. It's rubbish. But his physical was really good, and his pace will be good with a boost. And his shooting's immaculate. But his passing and dribbling is so bad. And because I was able to do Patrick Kluivert for cheaper than him. And Les Ashen, yeah, don't do the, what's his face? Peter Schmeichel if you can do Les Ashen, because he's a better card. And don't do the upgrades either, they're pointless too. Thierry Henry, there's another. We'll end it on, no, actually we've got 2, we'll end it on both these 2 guys, okay? Maldini, yeah, it's probably the best of the bunch really. Except his height, I think he's quite small in comparison to the other guys. He's 6'1", which is still doable. It's just that the other 2, Laurent Blanc was 6'4", wasn't he? And 4-star weak foot was really nice, so he'll play like a beast. Thierry Henry, 4-star, 4-star, 6'2", medium. Work rates is the only issue with that. And balance is the issue with that. Because his dribbling stats are so OP anyway, trying to do a chem style that bumps his balance up is going to just max out everything else, and you'll be wasting points there. This is the problem card for me. I think they've rigged that. They've made a rigged game with that card. I'm sure he'll play amazing right foot and striker. At least he's not a winger. If he was a winger, I'd be a bit worried. Now Georgie Best, 5'9". Medium, not the best either. 4-star, 4-star's good. I've used him in drafts and stuff like that, and he's very good. Yeah, that's a better physical stat for wingers when they have a high stand man, high jumping, in comparison to when they kind of have a medium of everything. His shooting's good, his pace is good. What you want to boost is his passing and physical. Those are what you need to boost. So I don't think there's any more. Michael Van Basten, not got the pace. Michael Landrup, what's his weak foot? Jesus, this video's going to be long just because there's so many icons, honestly. It's huge. Medium's bad. Shooting's awful, but you wouldn't use him as a shooter. But you would use him as a CM. His stamina, was he stamina that low? 80, yeah. Stay away with this one, unless you're a massive fan. Luis Hernandez also. He's got the pace and the strike. He's good. Let's see. Now, this card will live or die by its work rates and weak foot, okay? Now, I don't know. I'm guessing if he is high-low, and he's got 4-star, 4-star in, and better than 4-star, 3-star in it. If his weak foot is 4-star or more, and he's got these stats, and he's got high-low, alright, high in attacking at least, I'm thinking this is good. Alright, nah, it's 3-star. Nah, I'm out of this. And he's 5'9". Nah, I'm out of this. I'm out of this. And those are the 2 ones I've done, okay? But by all means, drop a like, drop a comment. Talk to me in the comments, don't you? Bronze pack. Do some bronze packs. It always makes you money. Look at this. Always makes you money. But yeah, Let me know in the comments if you agree with my assessments at all on these icons. But the main thing is, I want to say right from the end, if you're a fan of any of these players, and you just think, I'm doing this card because I love this guy when he was playing, and I want him on my team, I want that name on the Ultimate Team, I want to see that name when I score with him, I want to see that name when I pass with him, yeah, do them. The stats won't matter then. It's just, I was trying to be objective with that when I was looking at them all. So you all have a good day. The main thing is, drop a like, drop a comment. I hope you all have a fantastic day, because I'm having a good day, and I like chatting to you guys. You guys are all good people. But I'll see you. The main thing is, hopefully your icon craft and your icon luck, your pack luck in future is really good, like mine, hopefully. But I'll see you, alright? Peace. Oh, drop a like, drop a subscribe. I forgot to say that again. The main thing is, whatever you do, write a comment, like or subscribe. Be very grateful. The main thing is, I do hope you have a good day and you've enjoyed the video. And by all means, write in a comment that if I've made an error or somewhere, that I'll respond to you, I promise. See ya.